wept as the morning in a borrowed light hung a painted sun to counterfeit the night. The mirror tells a story, but the glass was poured by thieves. So the face that stares back at you, it never really leaves. They built the clock to lie, it only measures chains. Every ticking second is a drop inside your veins. Count the beads of silence on the rosary of noise. The sermon is a sales pitch and the shepherd's just a voice. Do you trust the flame or the hand that holds the match? Do you trust the door or the one who hides the latch? Questions in the marrow, answers in the rust. The words were carved in marble, now the marble's turned to dust. Everything is a lie. The sky, the scripture, the lullaby. Everything is a lie. The oath, the altar, the reason why. Dig beneath the surface, find the hollow in the hole. The truth was never buried, it was something never told. Everything is a lie. Yeah, the lie's alive. Numbers dressed as prophets, preaching from the screen, selling you a hunger, then they sell you the cuisine. They split the honest atom and they sold the splitting back, wrapped it up in paper with the blessing on the pack. The mother feeds the child on a fable and a thread. The father digs a fortune in a graveyard of the dead. And the map they drew in honey leads to nowhere but the wall. The higher that you climb it, boy, the further that you fall. Do you trust the voice or the silence in between? Do you trust the dream or the engineer of the dream? Questions in the marrow, answers in the rust. The oath was sworn on water and the water turned to dust. Everything is a lie. The sky, the scripture, the lullaby. Everything is a lie. The oath, the altar, the reason why. Dig beneath the surface, find the hollow in the hole. The truth was never buried, it was something never told. Everything is a lie. Mask beneath the mask, face behind the face. The labyrinth was built so you'd worship the maze. Pull the thread, watch the fabric fall. Nothing at the center, nothing at all. They sold you the disease, then they sold the cure. They poisoned the clean, then they sold you pure. Whisper in the wire, ghost inside the code. The promised land was always just a billboard on the road. Lie, lie, the lie's alive. Lie, lie, it breeds, it thrives. So peel the painted sun down, watch the canvas curl. The last truth left is this one, even that could be a lie. Nothing is sacred, nothing is sold. The snake eats its tail and calls the circle gold. Everything is a lie. The sky, the scripture, the lullaby. Everything is a lie. The oath, the altar, the reason why. Dig beneath the surface, find the hollow in the hole. The truth was never buried, it was something never told. Everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Painted sun is peeling, the canvas starts to burn, and the only thing that's real is the nothing that you learn. Everything is a lie, even this goodbye.